Welcome to the weekly tarot forecast for the Numinous week beginning October the 6th. I'm Lindsay Mack, and the card that I've pulled for us this week is Transformation, or the Death card. So we've been moving in and out of the swirl of the Death card lately, and that makes complete sense. We need only to look at the world in this moment in time to see that there's a very powerful, very universally felt death energy happening. This energy of deep waking up, of deep cycling out, of deep releasing of things, awakening to things that are no longer serving us. The Death card is not related to human death. The Death card is related to the waking up of the self, the death of whatever is not serving us in order for us to move forward with that thing that maybe wasn't fully feeding us, wasn't fully serving us, becoming the sacred fertilizer that's going to help what's meant to grow to grow. In the Death card, nothing is wasted. Nothing is everything becomes food. So whether it's feeding us in this way or feeding us in this way, or whether again is becoming sort of a compost, a sacred compost, everything is really getting transmuted into some kind of food here. Today is a full moon in Aries, and it is intense, this moon, very intense. Aries is ruled by the Emperor in the tarot. So this week we've got kind of a little bit, at least today, kind of an Emperor death flavor. What needs to die in order for you to step into your fullest self? What needs to die in order for you to step into your fullest self? What fears need to be looked at very carefully? What old patterning is time to be deeply processed at this time? There's a lot coming up right now. It might be really subtle. It's really to look very deeply at our relationships, our relationship to the way we are in the world, our relationship to our fears and our traumas and all different kinds of things. And if we're moving death and Emperor together in some way, what we're having essentially, because Emperor is the one who takes up space. He's redwood medicine. He's mountain medicine. It's really this essence of divine masculinity from the perspective of Earth itself, from sky, the vastness and the bigness of that. So when we're thinking about that as our true nature, a mountain as our true nature, what keeps you smaller than the mountain that you're meant to be? What keeps you quiet when you know that you have a truth to speak? What keeps you stuck when you want to move forward? This is a week where it's not necessarily about choices. It's about honoring what is, responding to what is, looking deeply at what has arisen, what's talking to you rather than the other way around. What is ready to be processed, looked at, observed in order to move forward as a full and unified self. That's what this week is about. So pay very close attention to that question. What aspects of you need to die away, become compost for the larger thing that's coming forward in order to step forward into what you're meant to do and who you're meant to be? Aries is the sign of the self. It's the infant of the zodiac. It's the energy that starts us anew. A new cycle is really beginning in terms of the inner self. So dive in deeply about that. Look around you. Really observe rather than speak or feel that, well, we can speak certainly, but rather than feel that you need to have all the answers, drop in deeply, see what comes up, then move forward from there. So I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.